A grand jury's indictment of South Carolina lawyer Alex Murdaugh on murder charges, saying he killed his wife and son, is the latest bombshell to drop in a case that has transfixed the public. The grand jury in Colleton County indicted Murdaugh on 2 counts of murder and 2 counts of possession of a weapon during the commission of a violent crime, state law enforcement officials announced on Thursday. The investigation into the tragic deaths of Maggie Murdaugh and the couple's son Paul last June pulled the veil back on a privileged family, exposing dozens of alleged financial crimes. It also renewed interest in other recent deaths linked to the family that have not been fully explained. Here's a brief recap of the shocking and sad events that preceded Murdaugh being charged with murder. The powerful Murdaugh family was thrust into headlines when Mallory Beach, 19, died after a late-night boating accident following an oyster roast in coastal South Carolina. Authorities said Paul Murdaugh, then 19, was highly intoxicated and steering a boat carrying several friends when it struck a channel marker and the pilings of the RC Berkeley Bridge, running aground in Beaufort County, near Parris Island. The boat held a cooler full of ice and drinks. Beach's body was found a week later. More than 70 days after the boating accident, Paul Murdaugh was arraigned and released on bond after a brief court appearance, pleading not guilty to felony charges that include boating under the influence and causing beach death. A grand jury had indicted Murdaugh more than 2 weeks earlier, on April 18. The local community immediately criticized the slow pace, calling it a sign of deference to the Murdaugh family that has raised generations of lawyers in the area, including prosecutors. Alex Murdaugh called 911 a little after 10 p.m., saying he had just discovered the bodies of Maggie, 52, and Paul, 22. They died at the family's sprawling hunting property known as Moselle, in Islandton, part of Colleton County. "My wife and child have been shot badly," Alex Murdaugh told dispatchers. He reportedly told investigators that he had been visiting his own parents that night. 2 different weapons were used in the killings, an assault-style rifle for Maggie, and a shotgun for Paul. The coroner said they died between 9 and 9:30 p.m. Reports emerged that South Carolina Law Enforcement Division would mount its own investigation into the 2015 death of Stephen Smith, 19, whose body was found on a rural road miles from the Murdaughs' hunting estate.